focus. Yes, we are. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another vlog. If you are new to the channel, hi, my name is Tiffany. I'm from High Seas & Co. For anyone who has watched one of our videos before, you will notice that we are in a different setting. And that is because we are at one of our clients' hotel spaces in Montreal. So we're from Montreal. We're just in the Old Port as opposed to where we live normally. We're just here because we are doing a content shoot for a brand. And we thought, why not use one of our clients' beautiful spaces for the content shoot? So we thought, what a great opportunity to talk about influencer marketing and about how to get paid brand deals. As content creators and influencers ourselves, we have received money for campaigns and we have paid money out to other influencers and creators anywhere up to $60,000. So we're in a bit of an interesting position because we're on both sides. We get to create the campaigns and source influencers for campaigns, but we're also on the side of the people who actually are hired by brands to create content, to share with our audience, and to, drive awareness for their brands as well. So puts us in an interesting position, and we thought we could share a lot of insights with you of what that looks like on either side, because in a poll recently we realized that our second largest audience set is influencers and creators. So this one is for you, but it's also probably valuable for anyone who's looking to hire an influencer creator as well in terms of what you should expect from them. So today we're gonna be kind of taking you behind the scenes as we set up for this campaign. This is for my own account and it has to do with beverages. I don't think I'm allowed to say the word because it gets like YouTube doesn't like the word, I think. So beverages is the term that we're gonna use for this. And yeah, I'll probably take you a bit behind the scenes and then also take you through what you need to do in order to attract brands and to get paid brand deals. So stay tuned.
Feeling, how about you? I've been thinking about us and the things you said, how you don't feel enough to come share my bed.
Alright, hey guys, Tiff told me before, she just did the intro. So as she discussed, we're working on this brand campaign for Tiff's project, Liquid X Happiness. We did a little bit of a test run on the cocktail. It's looking nice. We just need to tweak it a little bit and then we're gonna get down to the shoot. So the first thing you need to do to get paid brand deals is to build an engaged, authentic community. I feel like we've talked about this in every other video we've ever done, but it's incredibly key because if you don't have that community, there's nothing for brands to pay you for. The last thing you want to be is one of those accounts that is paid for fake followers or done follow on follow, and then a brand either pays you or sponsors you to do a campaign and then you deliver zero results because none of your followers are real or none of them care about you. So growing that authentic, engaged audience is super key. I mean, we've talked about it a whole bunch. I'm gonna point up here, check out some of our other videos about how to do that. If not, it'll all be in the description. But the idea of generating that real engagement, I'm talking comments, likes, shares, saves, all of the above, and really showing the algorithm and Instagram itself that, this is a real account and you have real people who actually care about what you're talking about. It's so key. And you got to do that right from the beginning. We've talked about the daily engagement before. All of these things we're talking about all contribute to this.
Hey guys, so shoot is all finished and I will say that my drink is pretty incredible. This is a non-alcoholic drink, by the way, so I'm not drinking on YouTube, okay, YouTube? So the second way we want to get into on how you can get paid brand deals is to show up consistently. One of the main things that we're looking at when we're hiring influencers is how often they're posting. So sometimes influencers message us and hit us up and their account will look pretty good, but in the end they haven't posted in a month or two. And when you see something like that, it feels like you're probably only using the account to reach out at certain times, or in the end, you don't care enough about your audience to actually keep them engaged with consistent content. That also might mean you're kind of out of the favor of the algorithm as well, and those are all things that are like flags for us and become kind of a bit of a concern. So especially when we go in to look at like, oh, what's your follower growth look like? Usually when you don't post as much, unless you have traffic driving from somewhere else, you're not gonna be growing as fast, and growth is something that we're always looking at too, like what's your week-on-week engagement? What does your week growth look like? Showing up consistently, whether that be committing to at least just 1 to 2 feed posts per week in addition to your stories, that will make a world of a difference. So can't emphasize that enough. Like, make sure that you're staying consistent so that when a brand lands on your profile, they're like, okay, good, like we can see this person's creating content, showing up for their audience regularly. And overall, it's just make sure that you're showing up. Craig's actually gonna come in here.
Hey guys.
Hold on, Let's see. Let's
We got-
adjust there.
How's that?
Perfect.
Looking good. So the third way to get paid brand deals is make sure your profile is on point. And when we say that, I mean, we did the video about the IG bio. We're on the different side. This is tripping me out.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, usually I'm on
usually
this
got a
side.
point up here.
Yeah.
We got a video that Tiff will pop up there, and that one is going to break down how to actually make your Instagram bio incredible. And we also have the checklist in the description as always. Now, with the bio, we're talking, put everything about you, where you are based, what you do, any hashtags, any specifics about your content that you are going to be creating that a brand would want to know. For example, we were doing a campaign last summer and we had to find people in specific places. I would say, I was going to give a percentage. Way too many people did not put a location in their bio. So if we wanted someone to do a staycation because it was mid all of this stuff, we didn't want somebody that, you know, say we were doing, I think it was San Francisco or something like that, but we didn't, we couldn't hire someone in New York because we're not paying for the travel.
There's
Brand
no
was
point to
just
reach
for the
out.
stay. Exactly.
Yeah.
So it made it so much more difficult for us, and I would say a way too large a proportion of people did not do that. So even that small thing alone, like a lot of people got looked over. If we didn't know where they were and they weren't checking in the location tags, like our 3-tag approach that we talk about, then we had no idea, and we can only dig so far. So you got to move on.
Yeah, there's just too many people.
Yeah.
So there's so many people out there. Honestly, if you don't make it easy, we're just gonna move forward. We're just
Yeah.
gonna move on to the next one. So that's why you always see that we have in our personal brand profiles that we use for our own influencer projects, always have our bio on point and our contact details. That's very, very key. Like, make sure you have that button with your email so that people can easily get in touch with you.
All right, and with that, we are going to get some Uber Eats, not a brand deal. And once we select that, we are going to do another shoot for a brand deal for BAOS, our craft beverage podcast, because last time we said the other B word for what it is,
Got in
we got
trouble.
some issues. So this is like this beard oil company that's been sponsoring us for the last couple months. So part of that, on top of podcast ads, is to do some photos and some reels for in feed. So we're gonna take advantage of this space and get a few shots. Might even batch it as we talk about for next month as well. So we're gonna do that, and we'll be back with another tip.
Hey guys, all right, so we got our Uber Eats. We're gonna get a nice little Caribbean type dish going on. So we're very excited for that. A little jerk chicken, a little jerk pork, all the good stuff, all right? So very much looking forward to a little oxtail and jerk lobster rolls. Good time for
Out of
all.
control.
The next thing we wanted to talk about, which is incredibly, incredibly important, is checking your stats. You're gonna need to live and breathe your stats. And the reason why is because when we're talking about creating a profile or creating an image, a brand that other brands want to pay, you have to know what's working for your audience and double down on that so you can always have the best performing content so that when people look at your content, it is high performing, right? You want to make sure that your engagement is 100. So you need to be looking into your insights consistently and specifically start looking at your engagement metrics, saves and shares, okay? So you want to see what people are saving the most and what they're sharing the most so that you can post more of that. And then you're going to definitely make sure that you are actually capturing that information, because I love in a media kit, which we'll talk about next, when I see those types of stats in them. So when I see someone share like, hey, I did this with the brand, or even I talked about XYZ, I got 65 saves on that. So what's important is to optimize your posts for saves and shares. And you can check out our video on how to increase your engagement because we speak about it there. It's probably going to cover your face in the...
That's okay, but we're back to the normal position, I feel.
Oh, you're back. Yeah, we're back now. Definitely check out that video because we do talk about how to increase your saves and shares in that video. And that is going to be so key in just making sure that you continuously have high performing content that shows up in the algorithm so you can continue to grow and so brands want to work with you.
The next tip to secure those brand deals is to create a media kit, as Tiff just referenced in the last point. So these are super, super key. A lot of professional influencers, I'm gonna say Instagrammers, but people who are content creators, it really reflects your professionalism if you're stepping to a brand, or if a brand contacts you, then you already have a media kit prepared, ready to present. So what should you put in that media kit? High-res photos. Obviously, first of all, create it in something as easy as Canva. All of ours are done in Canva.
Love Canva
And they
for
look
this. They have their
crisp.
own media kit template specifically
They
for
do,
that.
yeah. I'm looking them up today. Super cool. High-res photos. Any other campaigns you've done, whether it's just the high level, just like the list of the brands or their logos, but if you did exceptionally well in your campaign, you performed really well, put those stats or any other data you have to just confirm that you can convert. You're going to want to put any of your demo information, so who your audience is, where they're located, the top 5 cities, it's all there on Instagram. It's on there actually on every single network, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Pinterest, everywhere you can get that information. Top 5 cities or countries, the general age range, the percentage of gender, so they know who they're talking to. You're also going to want, of course, on top of the demo of your audience, add your follower count, so they don't even really have to look it up. Don't lie, because they will check. And also any comments. So if you've had any really great comments on your posts or anything you've put online, screenshot them, chuck them in a media kit. You don't have to go overkill. It could be 3 to 5.
Yeah, but especially when they're saying something like, oh my gosh, going to try this, or never knew about it, thank you. All of those ones, because that's so conversion. Key. Everything is just, will this convert, will this convert? That's all brands are thinking about.
100%. And then, of course, lastly, add your pricing. This shows, 1, that you know what you're worth. 2, you've thought about exactly what types of services that you can offer a brand, whether it is an in-feed post, a stories post, a tweet, a Facebook post, a Pinterest share, a YouTube video, a fully branded video, an integration where it's just a part of a video, all the different things that you could possibly do, list it, give a price for that. It should be a lot easier with negotiation because the brand already knows what you're worth coming into it.
Yeah.
So, you're setting the tone for that conversation.
I think it's a good tactic anyways. For one of our clients, if people send the kit and they're like, I normally charge this, but I'm just happy to do it for a trade. It makes you feel like, oh, there's some additional deal or value in there. So even if this comes to a time, and this is outside of a paid brand deal, if it comes to a time that you just want to take advantage of, say, like going to a hotel or taking a trip somewhere, I don't know, something where you're willing to do an exchange, accessories, a product, clothing, whatever, and you say, I normally charge, but I love this so much, and you just want it for free technically, but you will talk about it and you genuinely like it, then that's also something to consider because it's like, hey, I'm setting this bar, but for this, because I love this brand, I'm willing to do it for free for this time, or do a long-term relationship, and we do free to start, and then we look at paid.
Great point.
The next thing you're going to want to consider is starting a relationship with those target brands on social media. So specifically, let's talk about Instagram here. If there are brands that you have in mind that you admire, that you want to work with, start engaging with them so you can put yourself on the radar. So hit that notification bell, tap that notification bell. Is it hitting or tapping really?
I think
it's more like you said it because it's a bit more of
a... Hitting sounds cooler.
Yeah, but hitting sounds cooler. So hit that notification bell on their profile, and every time they post, you better show up in those comment sections. You better be double tapping and be like, love this. Oh my gosh, so gorgeous. Because the reason why you would be doing that is because usually the person who's managing social, if they are not also managing influencer partnerships, they are going to be in the conversation with influencer partnerships. Because the influencer manager is going to say, hey, is there anyone that you're seeing out in the wild that you think would be a good fit for us? And they'll be like, oh, this person always comments all the time. Their post looks good, their profile's popping, and they're going to come to you. If you love that brand, you should be engaging with them anyways. So get to doing that. Secondly, you should also be, especially, I know this depends on the brand, but if you can, purchase the products up front and start creating content with those products. Yep. Create content with the products, tag the brand in it so they can see. That can result in UGC where you're reposted to the account, which also just helps you grow more. But in general, that also really puts you on the radar because they would have saved, maybe reached out to you to say, hey, can I use this photo? And then a lot of brand partnerships we've had has really started, and I know what people are doing. They talk to the brand that we're managing, and in the end, if their stuff looks great, why not work with them? It becomes easy if it aligns. So definitely, 1, start engaging, and 2, if possible, purchase the products, create content yourself so you can take that relationship further. Then it also means hey, I've used your products, love them, I know my audience will too.
That's how we started for the podcast, the other podcast, I don't want to say the name of. Mm-hmm. We bought all the products.
Yep.
Now we don't really buy it all.
We haven't paid for a product in forever, and we get paid to do the content. So, yeah.
Okay, the next tip on how to secure those brand deals is to make the pitch about the brand. Because we're very fortunate to be on both sides of those emails, we're sending them and receiving them, we see the way people approach brands. And there's nothing worse than someone doing the I. Every sentence starts with I. What I need is this, what I need, what are you gonna do for the brand? What does the brand get out of this? A lot of people just don't even consider. They're just thinking about their own needs. And when you see those emails, you're reading them and you're just immediately turned off because you're like, well, where's this mutual, it's supposed to be a mutually beneficial arrangement, not like just I want stuff, give it to me because I have 400 followers. It's not that kind of party. And we see those, I swear, we see those daily.
Yeah, oh my gosh, it's nonstop. It's really like, hey, yeah, me, and I'm gonna get this, and me. And I'm like, why am I? What does it do for me? Like, in the end, you want something from me.
Know how to talk to people. You catch more flies with honey rather than vinegar, whatever the saying is. Like, be nice, of course, and don't be demanding because they don't owe you jack.
Yeah.
Like, this is you trying to kick off a relationship, but let them know what you can do. Well, my audience completely aligns with, like yours. My primary demo is 30 to 45 year-old women with children, and I know that's exactly who you cater to. So it aligns with us, and I could give you access to those people, and they would love your products because I've already posted about them, coming back to what Tiff was saying before.
Yeah.
So just think of what they could get out of it. Try not to, all of us are probably inherently selfish, it's a part of being human, but try and push that away for a second and be like, what would the brand want to hear? What can I do for them? And you put like what's it called? That good news sandwich.
Yes, all the good. Oh, you guys are amazing. And listen, if you guys want us to talk more about this, because we are knee deep in influencer, it's part of our everyday life, managing on our own side and then managing it for our clients as well. If you want us to get into like what a media kit should have, in a deeper dive, what you should be saying, what your pitch email should sound like, we'll definitely be down. You just have to tell us. Because again, we only want to create content that you want, so you have to tell us. Put it in the comments below, let us know. But we could build out a whole influencer series. Yeah, oh my gosh, like we could go in on every single topic we brought up here today. Yeah. We're just not going to make a 3-hour video.
No, otherwise it'd be way too long.
Yeah. But
the good news, bad news, good news. So like you said, hey, so like I love your stuff, you guys are amazing. Then you do your ask by also positioning what they want, but that's the only time you ask for stuff, and then finish it off with some sort of other compliment or positivity that benefits them. So you're only going to put your ask in the middle after you sort of like buffer it with positive things that benefit them. So
exactly what I can offer you. Here's what I'm going to offer you. That's very, very key. The next thing you're going to want to do if you are trying to get paid brand deals is to sign up for the influencer platform. So for example, hashtag paid. This is not a sponsored post. Hashtag paid is a really great platform that we're on that allows brands to actually just pick and choose their influencers based on certain criteria. So this really helps with discoverability. The more platforms you can sign up, the better, because you're going to have a wide range of brands being able to look at you, and you also get to choose like your category. So whether you're travel, beauty, music, all those options are usually within the influencer platform, and those people are trying to push you because they want commission from the money that you're going to get, right? So these are kind of like brokers or agents in a way, in a more massive scale. What's also great about platforms like hashtag paid is that they give you an estimate of what they think you should charge based on your profile. So if you are stuck, when we mentioned that you should put your price in the media kit, if you're a bit stuck with that, hashtag paid is a great option to just listen to their assessment, maybe see what they think your market value is worth.
And another sort of thing to piggyback off that, who's still on Clubhouse, let us know in the comments. I think that could be an idea to form a relationship with these platforms. So if you're able to reach out and personally just introduce yourself, a lot of these platforms send these random emails because there's a million of them and they want you to join. So if you're going to take them really seriously, you should actually try and get in conversation with these people so that they like you. Be cool, don't be needy. Comes back to what we said before. Always think what that platform needs as well, and what you can offer, and how you can make your profile better within that platform. Things like that, because they might help you more, or they might be like, ooh, I'll send them a personal email, they should apply for this. I don't know if that really happens, but you never know. If they're small enough platforms, that's what they want. They want to be cool with everybody. So think about that.
All right, guys, thank you so much for coming through and checking us out as we went through our content creation for the day. We still actually have more to do, and we have some content to batch as well. So we're going to keep it moving, keep her going. If you like this video, guys, give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any other videos from us. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
We appreciate you
very much.
Follow us on social media at High Season Co everywhere, and you can check out our blog posts at highseasonco.com. We will see you in the next video, guys.
Peace.